Hello Libra, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Libra, well, I went to pull out one card from the Lace of Destiny Oracle deck and three cards flew out, and we did get one card from the Moonology deck. So you have slowness, easiness, this is interesting, and karma. So, all right, I feel like life for you is playing out very slowly and easily. It might not feel easily to you, but karma's doing it. Karma's like, no, 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 no. This goes slowly and easily. Things, and it might even be like you are making this choice here. You might even be making this choice. That's a possibility. Okay, because this is the card that came out with the Moonology deck. So let's take a step back here for a second. I ask for your energy when I start pulling out the Lace of Destiny Oracle cards. I don't necessarily ask for your energy. I just ask for a card from the Moonology deck. And I don't know if it's actually time to take action on something right now, but you're more like, I'm going to let karma deal with this. I'm going to let universal energies deal with this. I'm just going to take things really slowly and easily. Maybe you want the higher forces to kind of allow something to unravel here. Because those are the cards that represented Show Me Libra's energy. All right. And then, so like karma, this card, right? This is about how the actions and intentions and even thoughts that we have can contribute to shaping like our outcomes. I mean, they can, right? And sometimes these can be positive and sometimes these can be negative and how, you know, these things are shaped. Karma is also sort of about like learning over time, right? Like we learn from our mistakes. It kind of goes beyond just a give and take energy. It's introducing us to choices and possibilities and how we react to them and work our way through those choices and possibilities and what we learn from that, right? Like, does it feel like that those choices and actions that we took, that they came from a sort of a righteous or a good place, and did they create a good outcome for us? And if sometimes the answer is no, then, right, like, and then that's time to kind of develop discernment and wisdom. Now, how can I learn from this and how can I adjust that moving forward the next time? So like karma comes with a lot to consider and think about. And it also comes with consequences constantly and consistently. And I don't know if you have felt some, you know, because I'm kind of going on there. I don't know. It might be time for you to actually take some type of action. But you might be feeling like, you know, this is a situation. I'm just going to let it go slow and I'm just going to see what happens. And, you know, good things will come to me. Yes. But karma is also like, right, what I said is about making choices and taking action. So maybe you're deciding not to do something here when there's a possibility maybe you should be doing it. But I'm going to go into the tarot before I come to a final conclusion on that. The underline is interesting. No, I think it's only two. Yeah, gloves is reversed. So it's just the two cards. The underline is target and love. Sorry. I'm just looking at the bird feeder. I have this bird feeder out here. It's a funny little bird feeder I got. It has a little camera in it. It has little solar panels on the top that charge the camera. And I swear the male cardinal knows it's a camera. And he does these funny little things in front of it. And he was just standing up tall and looking at the top of the, I don't know, he might be looking, oh, it's the water dripping off the roof. He's looking at that. Sorry. It's kind of funny how they interact with things sometimes. Okay, you have target and love. Sorry, this is almost like targeting love, like intentionally seeking love, maybe. Intentionally seeking love, wanting love. looking for love. So I don't know. This could be talking about your love life. This could be talking about your love life. And then we have be bold and make the first move. Have faith in your dreams. Don't let pride get in your way. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Okay. Your underline for this is don't let pride get in your way. Have faith in your dreams. Be bold and make the first move. And then conclusions are within reach. See, this looks like a different time here. This looks like a time when you were not worried about, you know, what people might think. Maybe if you get rejected in something, because there's a possibility this is around love. I want to say just vulnerability. Just go with vulnerability. And, you know, believing kind of in the dreams that you had in life. Being open to step forward, maybe be wrong, maybe, you know, take a chance with don't let pride get in your way. And then like be bold and make the first move. This is somebody who's like really stepping out in life, really, really stepping forward and making things happen for themselves. And then, yeah, and then like conclusions are within reach. So it's like you do these things and before you know it, you know, you're getting a return on the effort that you put forward. Now that could be that maybe that's in love. Maybe that was in love for you. Maybe this is around something else in your life that I'm looking at with the karma, but it looks like to me that you are, for whatever reason, and maybe you have felt some type of consequences associated with karma that have not felt particularly good. And because of that, you're feeling like it's more important that I just kind of let things be, let things happen naturally. That's, yes, but it's identifying those cycles, right? Because it's not always going to be that way. There's times where karma's like, well, now the path is clear. What are you doing? No, I'm just going to sit here and let everything be okay. Well, then that becomes stagnation, and karma has an answer to that too. So I want to go to the tarot and really see what this is, because these are so opposite. Slowness, easiness, karma. It's time to take action. Okay, that's your energy. So let's look at the slowness. This is, this is slow. It takes time. It takes time. The snail moves very slowly. And easiness, nothing is forced here. It's kind of as the wind blows. Okay, slowness. The Page of Cups. This is like packing his bag. This is taking a long time. This is taking a long time for your heart. That's interesting, right? Because remember the past, you have target love, and you're like, I'm not letting my pride get in the way. I'm gonna tell him or her how I feel. And let me get these out again. I have faith in my dreams. I believe in them. I've dreamt of this person, or why did I thought that there was more than 4 cards? No, I guess not. Okay. I've dreamt of this person. I'm not embarrassed here. I'm gonna step forward and I'm just gonna go for this. I'm gonna be the one who makes the first move. I'm gonna be the first person that says something. And it's interesting. Conclusions are within reach. That one is funny. Like, right? Did something finalize for you here? Because maybe something ended. Like maybe something ended romantically for you. And it literally looks like you are trying to take a real step back here. Like you are not quick to invest your heart. You are more interested in taking things slowly here with how you feel. Yeah, you're not quick to move your feelings here. That's the first thing that I'm seeing for you. Easiness. There's a lot of situation here. There's 3 situational cards and 1 higher forces, which is the karma, as opposed to just regular cards in this oracle deck. Easiness. The Chariot. God will take me. Is it that God will take you? Yeah, you're just like, I don't want to say you're meh, or I haven't pulled out the Four of Cups yet. It's not a meh energy, but yeah, I'm just going to go slow and see what happens, and we'll see what this turns into. I'll see where God takes this. It's a very, very opposite from how you've been before. Karma. The Ace of Pentacles. You have a new beginning here. You do. Karma's got one for you. And you don't seem like you're in any rush, but you also don't seem like heavily invested emotionally. And maybe your emotional investment moves at the pace that karma does. So let's look at this Page of Cups. Karma's got a new beginning for you. 100%. I'm just going to go slow here. Page of Cups. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're watching. You're just kind of like seeing what's going on. Wait, the Knight though. The Seven of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. If somebody has apologized to you, you're very slow to accept that. That's interesting. If someone has apologized to you, you're very, very slow to accept that apology. You might even be hiding that you're, like, when I say hiding, yeah, you might not be forthright and open about possibly wanting to move in a different direction from something or someone. It's interesting. The Knight of Swords is also a very opposite energy to slowness, right? Like it's the fastest knight in the deck. You don't have a big emotional investment in something here. The Chariot, where it's like curious, before you were like all big and into something, and now you're like, well, the Chariot. Awakening. The Three of Wands. And the Strength card. You're... What's happened here? I want to know what happened to Libra. There's a story here. Maybe it's just life. Like, honestly. Okay, what was this? Conclusions are within reach. What was that? Conclusions are within reach. The Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't feel like a conclusion that's within reach. It feels like something that's very long and... I feel like you have changed something here about yourself and your approach to relationships. I'm not going to say that it's negative or positive. This reading isn't about that. And there isn't really anything that looks like that I would describe as negative or positive. And which is kind of funny with a karma card, right? Like we perceive things as negative or positive, but that is just our perception. Karma is just working energies, just moving them, just receiving them and handing them back to us. So, because you do feel, it does seem like it's quite easy for you to not want to charge forward or want to rush anything. You've really changed, and maybe that with the Knight of Pentacles, you're kind of like, things take time, I'll just see what happens here. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles with Karma. What is this new beginning? Oh, it's a rebirth. It is a rebirth. You have the Death card. The Three of Swords. Oh. And the Moon. Oh boy. Okay. there's a connection that you have here with someone. And you have felt some type of like emotional heartache over this. You don't seem like you want to rush anything here. Okay, I don't know if you're getting like, if you have sort of your own intuition is popping off here, or you just kind of know something, or maybe you're getting messages, maybe you pull cards for yourself, or I can't think of some of the readings that I've done for you lately. But it's almost like you know that there is something here in the future between you and someone that you have a very strong energetic connection with. But you really come across here as like not being in any rush to get there. Well, okay, it's time to take action. The new moon in Aries. What action is it time to take? What action is it time for Libra to take? The Hermit. I feel like you're like, yeah, no. So this is you. You're not taking any action. You want to be isolated here. You want to be isolated. That's very interesting. The Hermit. It's time to take action, the Hermit. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Wands. There's a whole, like a period of your life here that you have closed off. I gotta be honest, like this really looks like someone to me who was really excited about life, who was really excited about jumping in and meeting different people at different times, who may have even like been sort of like the first person to express feelings to other people, be very open. And right now you're like, no, you are also, it looks like to me, not particularly quick to try to connect yourself energetically to another person or to other people. You are focused. I'm seeing here somebody who's focused on a strong inner life, but also going through like a period of awakening and self-understanding. You'll get there when God takes you there. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. I feel like it's a pretty good energy. You know, like you're not fighting any forces here. You're flowing in your own natural way. There may have been some type of problem here in your life that initiated you going into, I would say, a hermit mode. And you look quite comfortable there. Like, it's also interesting because to me, Libra is a very social sign. I feel like Libra can be very social. This isn't really coming across as someone, you know, it's not to say that you're being antisocial in any way. I mean, oh, maybe you are. Maybe you are, but you're not doing any harm here. Like, you're really kind of walking peacefully and thoughtfully. What's this love in the past? Oh, the Fool. It was, I want to say like a new love. It was new love. So what has happened to this? What is the, like, what happened to this new love? Maybe it doesn't feel so new anymore. The Ace of Wands. I think you let it go. It kind of looks like you let it go. So you let it go. You needed to let it go. This is almost like giving me the vibe here of somebody on a pilgrimage. Like, you could be staying at home to do that. But, oh. Right, look at how she's releasing this bird. Letting it go. And then you've got this card is part of this Ace of Pentacles. Let's look at the Moon. This is the card that's really like you're connected to someone here. Maybe you're trying to release that connection. The Moon. The Four of Wands. The Three of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Some of you are trying to get back together with a partner. That's what this looks like. But it's weird. Like, you don't seem to be... You're almost like a non-participant in it. That's how it looks. It's almost like you're a non-participant in it. What happened to Libra in love? Like, what has happened here to Libra in love? Like, in their love life. Temperance. All right. Love is being alchemized. You're being alchemized. Your love life is being alchemized. Everything is slowed right down. Everything is slowed down. It's interesting, right? Because there's two cups in this card, but there's only one person here. I think you're spending time like investing in you. It looks like you're spending time investing in yourself. And what has happened in your love life? Your love life has broken down or is in the process of going through some type of alchemization here, right? You have the Death card for rebirth. Yeah, when I say it feels like sort of like non-participant, it's like, it's not like you're not there, you are. But you're sort of like, whatever will be, will be. Yeah, again, like I don't really feel like it's a bad or a good energy. The Empress is at the bottom. The Three of Swords and the Empress, man. Yeah, there's been a lot of pain that you've gone through. You know, I mean, and even just looking at these cards, they kind of remind me, like your underline reminds me of someone who's, you know, never been hurt or not experienced rejection. Just sort of, you know, never fallen down. It's like that little kid that goes out and has so much fun running around and doing all sorts of stuff, and life is a big adventure, and let's see what we do today. And no hesitation at all. And then one day they fall down and it's a bad fall and they're really hurt. And then it's like they just say, you know what, I'm just going to walk. I'm going to walk to the slide. You know, I'm not going to take the slide. I'm going to walk to the sandbox. I'm going to walk to the sandbox and I'm just going to sit there and I'm just going to see what happens. Like this is literally what your energy looks like here to me at this time. I'm going to go Libra and I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask, how are karmic forces being balanced around you at this time? There is a link to the extended in the description below if you'd like to follow me there. Thank you so much, Libras. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.